Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at San Antonio, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And, of course, the Oklahoma City Thunder back 2.5 games.
Checking out San Antonio, many of us experts earmarked them as favorites this season. And you know what? They have not disappointed thus far.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Zohan and Wemby are the bigs. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. And for Oklahoma City, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the small forward position. Well, it's fair to say we can expect a bruising battle between these two, Grant.
Yeah, these are two teams that dare you to bring the ball at them. They both feast on the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one.
Now here's Hartenstein. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Here's Fox. Wembanyama finds Fox. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And it's Thunder's ball. And there's the call on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Pass to Dort. Back to Holmgren. Here's Dort. Shot clock at 6. It's Dort on the wing. Over Castle. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Holmgren. The rebound by the Spurs. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
The shot by Sohan, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Three-pointer. And Vassell, the bucket, on the assist from Wembanyama.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Dort, the pass to Holmgren. And they call an illegal screen here. With a short break, we look at some of the stingiest defenses in the NBA. The Spurs, number 1.
Well, they allow the fewest points per game in the league. Sometimes that can be a factor of pace. But safe to say, when you're number 1, your team is elite at the defensive end.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history, the San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
What's up?
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Now here's Fox. 23 points for him last game against the Lakers. And Fox powers it home.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up he can get.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 6-point game. Here's Holmgren. No made baskets yet. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And here's Fox. Averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Blocked. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Pass to Castle. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
the second free throw is good. Thunder trail by 3. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It as the shot clock ticks down. Give him 8 points now.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Sohan outside, and the officials will call the illegal screen here. So a moment now to see the story for De'Aaron Fox.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
Caruso, he's checked in for Dort. And San Antonio with a change here too. Johnson's checked in. Pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. There's the triple. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Let's take a look now at the best rebounders in the league this season. Victor Wembanyama is second.
Just so strong on the boards. That's a skill that helps your team win games.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. Outside, Williams. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
The block by Wembanyama, and he'll lead the league in that category numerous times when it's all said and done.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. That gives them the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Johnson. Here's Williams. He's off on the layup.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
They set the pick. Oh, they get a hand on it. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Here's Sohan. Three-pointer off the mark. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Caruso outside. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Banked it in off the glass. Hartenstein's got his second basket.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
And here's Johnson. Wembanyama down low. He's against Hartenstein. Wembanyama screens. Fox for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Williams with it. No points yet. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Wembanyama, pass to Fox. Johnson with it. To the middle. Here's Castle. 4-3. Second shot opportunity. And Wembanyama lays it up and in. Wembanyama's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Pass to Holmgren. Launches a three. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. San Antonio's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Wembanyama. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Now Holmgren. Here's Williams. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Fox. Castle for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Fox against Williams. Caruso, a screen on Fox. Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Sohan outside. Lets it go from deep. And Wembanyama with the 3. Wembanyama's got 11.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Caruso. No points so far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Well, Stan, when you look at the history of undrafted players, few have been as impactful as Alex Caruso.
And you have to love the way he's done it, Brian. Grinded his way through the G League, won a championship, and now he's a first-team all-defense guy. Quite a story.
Williams controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Outside Johnson. Pass to Sohan. Now here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Hartenstein. And stolen by Hartenstein. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Caruso. And it's now only a 1-point San Antonio lead. Here's Castle out to the wing. Outside Johnson. Knocked away and stolen by Holmgren. To the paint. Hardenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. That puts him in the lead. He's got 12.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Outside Johnson. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. From outside, off the mark. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Hardenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. With 4 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Both shots good from the stripe.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Oklahoma City Thunder, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back after this word. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass, pounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
They've got Holmgren. Alex Caruso is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Williams, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Harper misses. Thunder leading by 3. Now here's Wallace. It's Wiggins on the wing. 5 to shoot. And here's Caruso outside. Rebounded by Johnson.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Here's Harper. Back to Johnson. Pass to Cornette. Over Williams. Cornette with the bucket.
Well, Johnson is a team-oriented player. And if he spots an open shooter, he's making the pass.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Wallace. Caruso outside. Now here's Holmgren. Holmgren's size beats the contact.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Spurs trail by 3. Here's Harper. Yet to see a basket. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in, and stolen by Williams. Caruso outside. Pass to Holmgren, and here's Wallace. Caruso outside. The 3-ball sinks it from distance. Caruso's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, when he's able to find a shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from range.
Harper passes to Johnson. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. that's his first foul of the game. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Williams. And San Antonio also making a switch. Vassell, he's checked in for Harper. Oklahoma City on D. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Dort against Vassell. 3 on the clock. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Vassell passes to Cornette. Johnson with it. Pass to Vassell. Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
And the first one at the line is good. Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter. But his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
Both good from the line that time. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Here's Castle. 17 points in his last outing. To the inside. From 8 feet. Kicks it out to Barnes. Vassell against Dort. And it's Vassell penetrating. Back to Barnes. Pass to Johnson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, you know Johnson's a guy who likes to use that size and physicality to his advantage.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good. Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
Now here's Wallace, still without a bucket. Dort for 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Fox left side. Pass to Cornette. Down low. Vassell can't get it to go.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Now here's Caruso. Defense right on him. Williams misses. And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. 9-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets. A home game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. All right, Stan, what's one rule you'd change if you could be commissioner for a day?
Well, first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays. No more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. He hits the second from the line.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Now here's Dort. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. And it's Holmgren missing.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Pass to Castle. Vassell outside. Cornette sets a screen. Now here's Vassell. Watched by Wallace. Vassell can't get it to go.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Dort, the pass to Williams. Right at the free throw line. Rebound by San Antonio.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Here's Castle, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here is Williams. He had 19 points in the win against Phoenix. Wallace, right side. Back to Williams. Looking to get it going. And it's good on the layup. Williams has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And San Antonio also making a switch. Wembanyama's checked in. Back to Fox. Pass to Castle. Fox deciding where to go with it. 17-foot shot on the way. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Wembanyama's got 13 now.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
The Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Williams. 6 points for him. Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Caruso outside. Williams from long range. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Spurs trail by 6. Vassell outside. Fires the three. Johnson on the wing. Dort defending. Pass to Wembanyama. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Caruso outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Fox. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Caruso.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder, number 21, Aaron Wiggins.
Thunder leading by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 29 points for him last game against Phoenix.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Well, the Spurs shooting only 36% during the second. Vassell outside. Outside Barnes. Wembanyama, high post. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Sunday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Pass. Dort outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. They get back on track. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And the Thunder lead by 7. And here are the Spurs now. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Spins. Williams grabs the board. Thunder leading by 7. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention, he can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting just 37% so far in this one. Fox outside. Wembanyama screen. Fox, that smooth lefty shot.
Yeah, hats off to Fox. He really upgraded that three-point stroke.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's got 16. Spurs trail by 6. Outside Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Misses the 3.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
The kick out to Williams. From downtown, pure from three-point range. Williams has got 9.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. He loves seeing these type of results.
Outside Johnson. Knocks down the triple. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Fox. Spurs trail by 6. Barnes in the post. Williams defending. Fox for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
This will be his third free throw attempt of the game. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins.
Second team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. One shot.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
Now here's Vassell. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Lakers. Here's Castle. Dort defending. And the basket by Castle.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. Chet from range.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Here's Harper. Takes the three. Counted from distance. Harper's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot misses. Fires away from way outside. So we conclude the first half. It's the Thunder up by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
When I look at San Antonio, this early in the season, you expect a lot of movement in the rankings. They dropped a touch, but they're still in the top 5.
As long as you know that they're near the top, you're in the conversation because they're a good team with the potential to even be better.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Execution. These guys know what they want offensively. Their timing is in sync. That's why, by and large, they've played mistake-free basketball.
They just look like the better team.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Here's Fox. On the court for San Antonio, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. Over Williams. Vassell can't get it to go.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
The shot by Dort, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama with it. He's guarded by Hartenstein. And stolen by Holmgren. Williams with it. He's against Sohan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, the defender really went after him.
You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
The free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both. And the Spurs with possession here. Pass to Castle. Now Sohan. Left side, Wembanyama. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds in the game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. And here are the Thunder now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Here's Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Dort. Clock at 6. Inside. Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking it inside. SGA.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's San Antonio with it. They trail by 9. Wembanyama, screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer, Fox.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Down low. Nice D from Vassell. Spurs trail by 9. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Fox gets the defender with the oldest trick in the book, using the pump fake to get a trip to the free throw line.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Free throw's good for Fox. And both free throws good for Fox. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Dort. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. So Dort's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice use of strength by Dort. He runs into the inside contact, but pushes right through it.
Sohan with the ball. Wembanyama, high post. Over Hartenstein. Wembanyama with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 4 points in the quarter.
And it's clear the defense has no answer for Wembanyama. And until they do, keep getting him the ball.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. see who is in the lead when it comes to blocks. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. And, of course, Chet Holmgren.
They're premier shot blockers, and they do it with instincts as much as length and athleticism.
On defense, the Spurs. Stolen by Vassell. Here's Castle. Dort defending. Got a hand on it.
A strong, fearless defender. Dort doesn't back down from taking chances and going after spots.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
The free throw drops for Williams. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Now Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They're leading by 8. Holmgren with it. He's against Sohan. Williams from long range. Knocks down the long J. Williams has got 8 here in this quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
From deep, Wembanyama. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the 3. Spurs trail by 11. Fox outside. Vassell, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Fox. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Pass to Holmgren. Vassell against Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Williams has got 10 points in just the second half. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Sohan, left side. Now Fox. 10 points for him. Now here's Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Hartenstein. Nice shot by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 23 points.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 21. Over Fox. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound and get it back up.
Here's Fox. Averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. To the left side wing. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Wembanyama, 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
A generational talent. Wembanyama is an all-around player with incredible upside.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And San Antonio also making a switch. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Fox missing. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Pass to Williams. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Out to the right wing. Looking to end this cold spell. Fox. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everything Fox does is so fast. Makes him very difficult to guard without fouling.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
First one falls for him.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Here's SGA. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10. Number 1, San Antonio.
Well, their offensive efficiency was really impressive during the last month. They're looking to carry that momentum into this one.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. From deep, Wembanyama. Wemby showing off the range.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Pass to Holmgren. Caruso with it. Outside, Williams. And here's Holmgren. Give him 8 points now. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Outside Johnson. And a miss there on the triple. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Williams in the post. Johnson on it. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 12 points now in the quarter. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Tries the spin move. Here's Sohan. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Caruso, right side. Here he goes. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Williams. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for De'Aaron Fox. So it's San Antonio now. 11-point game. Here's Harper. Williams defending. Castle for 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got his 3rd assist of the night. And Oklahoma City shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Lets it go. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points in the game. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Rejected by Holmgren.
Yeah, just an excellent shot blocker. Holmgren is so good at using his length and timing to erase shot attempts.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Thunder on D. The shot by Johnson, no good. Here's Wiggins. And the layup falls. And now a 12-point Thunder lead.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this down.
Wembanyama's shot is good.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's got 25. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Pass to Castle. Now Johnson. Wembanyama down low. Williams defending. Got it. Wembanyama's got 33 points.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string. And we see him do this time and time again.
Here's Harper. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Wembanyama screen. Here's Johnson. Count it. Johnson's got 6.
Well, that's where Johnson does most of his scoring. He's very effective down low.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's closely guarded. Spurs trail by 9. Lets the three fly. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Deflected. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. 2 Jalen Williams out there for him. Jalen with an E at the 3, and Jalen with an I at the 5. Lugens Dort out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Caruso in at the 4. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Really left him alone that time. Williams has got 24 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Basket counts.
And Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Dort outside. Williams with the screen. Clock at 4. No good on the triple. Spurs trail by 10. Vassell outside. Pass to Johnson. Fox outside. Cornette sets a screen. Here's Vassell. Buries it from 3.
Yeah, nice shot by Vassell. Really good three-point shooter.
Williams against Johnson. Williams misses. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Fox with the ball. Pass to Barnes. The fader. Williams grabs the board. Thunder leading by 7. Right side, Williams. Now here's Caruso. Now Williams. He's guarded by Barnes. Williams, a screen on Vassell. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. To the paint. Now here's Fox. Watched by Wallace. And it's Fox missing. Williams in the post. Johnson on him. Dort outside. Pass to Wallace. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Spurs. Fox outside. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Johnson a screen on Caruso. Fox outside. Floats one. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Caruso. Outside, Williams. Vassell against Dort. Williams a screen on Vassell. Here's Dort. Nice D from Vassell.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Barnes passes to Vassell. for Dort. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 7 now in this quarter.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Now Williams. Pass to Williams. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3. And the Thunder lead by 10.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
The Spurs call time.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I was able to hear San Antonio's coach going over their plan during the break. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Sohan. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Hartenstein. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Here's Caruso to the inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Dort with a steal. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the bucket on the breakaway.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama, high post. And down it goes. 2 points. Wembanyama's got 35 in the game.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Pass to Hartenstein. It's stolen by Wembanyama. All by himself. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Castle, 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Vassell. So he gets them both.
If they want to come away with a victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws. Outside,
Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. ball's knocked loose. And they're pushing it up. He's all alone. Oh, the hustle, Wembanyama.
That right there demonstrates how incredible Wembanyama is. I mean, sometimes he just does everything himself.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Caruso outside. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Outside Barnes. And here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Hartenstein.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
Second team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Wembanyama taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. Williams is checked in for Wiggins. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Fox comes in for Harper. That one misses. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Caruso misses. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Fox. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
2 shots.
Free throw's good for Fox. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. And both free throws good for Fox. Thunder leading by 3. Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Hartenstein against Fox. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Pass to Holmgren. Dort with it. Here's Hartenstein. He's guarded by Vassell. Outside, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Over Fox. Bullseye! Williams has got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Here's Sohan. Wembanyama, screen on Holmgren. Sohan inside. He's covered by Holmgren. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, with how physical a game Sohan plays, you'd expect him to be at the stripe more.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Thunder leading by 3. Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Outside Wembanyama. And there's the screen. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Stolen by Vassell. Fox for 3. Connects from downtown. Fox has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Williams. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got 4 rebounds in the game. 3-pointer, Fox. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Sohan, the pass to Fox. Back to Sohan. Out to Fox. 4 on the clock. Here's Wembanyama. And the jumper from the wing offline.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Fox outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, sweet move. No good at the rim. Thunder leading by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Oh, touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 39.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Fox outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Hartenstein. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Fox. Fox has got his 3rd assist of the night. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
The first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Castle. Vassell outside. Jacks up a 3. The Thunder with the rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And off the glass. That one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 42 in the game. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're behind by 9. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And they need to execute fast out of this break.
Vassell passes to Sohan. Here's Fox. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, Sohan is one of those guys that always looks for the next pass.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Castle. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, it's Dort, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're losing by 6. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
.11 seconds left in the 4th. Wembanyama, no good. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one. And so the Thunder take the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now, time for our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And a chance here to check out some stats for Kobe White.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. And for the Bulls, the guard set is Giddey and White. Kevin Huerter is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
And that one is good.
Clearly the strength of Gobert's game. Tough cover down low.
Pass to Vucevic. Now Buzelis drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. And here is McDaniels. Now Edwards. White covering. Gobert with a screen on White. Edwards passes to Gobert. Vucevic with the rebound. Here's Huerter. And that one is stuffed right through.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Now here's Edwards. Coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. That one drops for him.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Outside, White. Pass to Giddey. 6 to shoot. Randle with the block.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randle, otherwise he's going to block it.
Here is Conley. Back to Randle. Edwards kicks to Randle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The creative finishing ability of Randle draws a lot of fouls.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Randle at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
On the wing, Giddey. Pass to White. Minnesota with the rebound. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The first free throw is good. That one is no good. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Is your 3-1-2 crew.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. McDaniels finds Conley. Now Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Randall. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They trail by one. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Now here is Conley after the miss from Vucevic. Out to Edwards. Randall dishes to Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
First one falls for him.
Look, we all know Rudy Gobert is a force on defense, but you can't afford to ever ignore this guy. I mean, he's got the physical gifts to make problems anywhere on the floor.
And Gobert drops them both. Bulls trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Conley against Giddey. Conley, the pass to Randall. It's blocked. Here's Buzelis. McDaniels defending. And here's Herter. He's coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And again, no good by Chicago. Minnesota leading by 3. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. Worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the 3 by Minnesota. And the basket is good. Timberwolves have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Gobert, the pass to Edwards. A three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Make some noise for your Chicago Bulls.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Bulls. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, is so tough.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
Now here's Herter. He has 5. Pass to Buzelis. White with it. Giddy, no one around him. And the Bulls with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's Randall, and it's blocked.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Randall with the block, and he's able to get it back. Here's Buzelis. No good on the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders. And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now here's Conley. 17 points for him last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Outside for Randall. Shot clock at 5. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Giddey. 26 points for him last game against Cleveland.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
Here's Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Lets it fly. And again, it's Minnesota.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. A 12-point game. Bulls moving the ball around. Offensive rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Randle down low. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Portland.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
That free throw good from Randle. Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserved more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
It's White on the wing. They need this one. Reed with the block.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
Pass to Dillingham. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Now here's White. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Randle against Jones. Randle kicks to DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got his third assist on the night. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Collins, a screen on DiVincenzo. To the inside. And finished off by Collins.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Randle after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Reed picks to Clark. Here's Dillingham. White covering. No good from Clark. Bulls trail by 15. Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Collins.
2 minutes.
Clark against White. Over Dillingham. A terrific move by White to score.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Now, here's Reed. Randle outside. Out to the wing. Reed against Collins. Reed misses. Chicago's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Dosunmu with it. Boy, he just disappeared against Cleveland. They needed him. White kicks it out to Jones. buries the long-range jumper.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
DiVincenzo against Jones. Pass to Dillingham. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Bulls trail by 10. White with it. And the lead is down inside single digits. White's got his second bucket of the night.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Down low. They could use a bucket. And there it is for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's White. And he banks in the layup. White's got 6.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And so it's Minnesota in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Miller. Then there's Reed. And it's Clark in at the 3 slot. Collins passes to Williams. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line. All part of the game. But do you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping the draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
And that one falls for Williams. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And both free throws good for Williams. Timberwolves leading by 6. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here is Clark. To the left wing. Reed finds DiVincenzo. A three-pointer is right on target. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
Jones looking for an opening. Outside Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. He's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Josh Giddey.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. And so he makes both from the line. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
First free throw is good. Gillingham's checked in for Joe Ingles. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Giddey. Outside Collins. No good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 7. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and, you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, and this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things. A superstar-level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
He hits the second from the line. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Giddey. Still scoreless. It's good.
And battling his way to the finish. Giddey really had to work on that one.
Edwards looking it over. Strong move inside by Edwards.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen? You show us your best moves. Let's go. Keep on dancing. Your clock beat.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. Here are the team leaders in steals, you need to play heads up against these squads. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now Jones, looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
Collins finds Williams. On the wing, Jones, defended by DiVincenzo. Clock at 4. Launches a 3.
And, you know, when DiVincenzo keeps his hands moving on defense, he's really effective. Great work there.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Trailing here by 8. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Jones, the pass to Dosunmu. Over Clark. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
DiVincenzo passes to Clark. Pass to Dillingham. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Giddey. Bulls trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Outside Edwards from 13, and the jumper is on the mark. Edwards got 7 points here in this quarter.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
DiVincenzo against Jones. Pass to Giddey. Goes up from the top of the key. It's Clark with the rebound. Here's Dosunmu. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Reed with it. He's picked up by Collins. Here's Dillingham. The layup off target. The Bulls have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now here's Jones. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the three-point shot. Jones has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Dillingham setting the screen for Edwards. Edwards cashing in from outside.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Collins, a screen on DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
He's off on the first.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's White in for Josh Giddey. Good on the second free throw. Minnesota leading by 6. Conley dishes to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Herter. To the paint. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. He's defended by Randall. Pass to Herter. On the wing, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's White. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. White's got 8 points.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
McDaniels finds Edwards. And it's off from three-point range. Here's White, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
It's his first trip to the line.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls. And so he hits both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Giddey. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 18 points.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding Bob.
Pass to Vucevic. Herter on the wing. McDaniels defending. Here's Vucevic. Outside White. Over Edwards. Minnesota with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic a screen on Conley. Inside. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Vucevic.
When Vucevic is rolling to the basket like that, there aren't many guys that are willing to get in his way to stop him.
Gobert the pass to McDaniels. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Vucevic is screen on Edwards. Here's White. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota leading by 6. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Edwards. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Giddey. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. but I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to go on Buzelis.
Edwards does not back down. Even if it means taking physically hard contact, he's fearless.
Two shots.
And the first one drops.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Trey Jones comes in for Josh Giddey. And Edwards drops them both. Here's White. 10 points for him. .149 left here in the second. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his fourth rebound in this one. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Jones, the pass to Vucevic. And here's Herter. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And here is McDaniels. He has 7. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
You know, this guy never stops working. He's always going hard, and Randall's aggressiveness is what allows him to be such a good offensive rebounder.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Vucevic against Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jones. Here's White. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. And that's 12 points for Kobe White. Minnesota leading by 10. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Edwards with another miss. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Vucevic. Over Gobert. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shots. Ooh, better luck next time. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Chicago Bulls.
Poor execution for them offensively. Settling for bad shots far too often. Recipe for disaster.
Man, Kenny, your optimism is infectious. And guys, we're still in the early parts of this season, but the power rankings are shaping up.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they are hurting. What's that saying? It's always darkest before the dawn? Well, it must be in the middle of the night over there because it's dark. It's real dark right now.
Yeah, time for somebody to light a spark for them.
Spark? They need a flamethrower, Ernie.
My bad. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Bulls trail by 10. The guard set is Giddey and White. Ellis out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Giddey. Vucevic dishes to White. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That'll be his second foul of the game. Timberwolves leading by 10. Now here's Conley. Still yet to score. McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside, White. Huerter with a screen on Edwards. White down low. Edwards defending.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Anthony Edwards. And he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White. Timberwolves leading by 8. Outside Edwards. Huerter against McDaniel. Randall surveying the D. Gobert finds Conley. 3-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. Conley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Mike Conley is one of those guys who simply worked himself into being an outstanding three-point shooter.
Back to Giddey. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Minnesota. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place.
And when you look at Minnesota, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Randall passes to Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Kobe White.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. And Edwards drops them both. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. It's a 13-point game. Here's Vucevic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, you know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
To the right side. Giddey against Conley. No one near Randall as he lets it go. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Randall's got 12 in the game.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
And Vucevic kicks to Giddey. Vucevic is screen on Conley. Giddey, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Randall, no good. Here's White. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. He's got 16.
And you can argue this is White at his best, just an absolute terror in transition.
McDaniels with the ball. 7 points in the game. Back to Randall. Over Buzelis. And yep, really dropped it after rolling around the rim. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter. Bulls trail by 14. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Make some noise for your incredible. Your hot squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Who wants to beat them?
Looking at some numbers here for Hurdle. Averaging 9 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Vucevic setting the pick for Herder. Pass to Vucevic. Rebound, Minnesota. McDaniels got his 5th rebound in this one. And he converts the layup. McDaniels got 9.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Now here's White. This one for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's stolen by White. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Edwards can't hit.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Pass to Herder. 6 to shoot. Here's Buzelis. Offline with his 3. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Conley. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Gobert with a screen on Giddey. Bounce pass Conley. Gobert can't hit.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside. Giddey's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Herder against McDaniels. Randall no good. Bulls trail by 13. Now Buzelis. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Herder against Edwards. It's stolen by Gobert. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. The NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and we're seeing a larger influx of talent, a lot of times in the 2nd round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Good stuff, DA. Some Hall of Famers from that 2nd round, for sure. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
And he knocks down the first one.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the 2nd half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Williams, he's checked in for Buzelis. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Naz Reid, he's checked in for McDaniels. He's off on the 2nd.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
Vucevic against Gobert. Vucevic to the pass to Giddey. Lock at 6. Williams, a screen on Conley. Here's Giddey. Takes it off the glass. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Conley sets a screen for Reid. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Conley. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Conley doesn't have an overwhelming body, but I tell you, good job that time taking the hit and finishing through it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Bulls trail by 19. Outside, White. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Just 3 to shoot.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Hits it from 3-point range.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Giddey kicks to Herter. Pass to White. Here's Vucevic. The 3. Cans it from downtown. Vucevic has got 8 points.
An emphatic answer from Vucevic. They poked the bear there.
Conley the pass to Edwards. Randall outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And White kicks to Giddey. Back to White. And White with the stuff.
And right now, White red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. Launches it. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth dance team.
So for the Bulls, Collins checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Kevin Herter. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. And then for Minnesota, Clark, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Dillingham comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Jones against DiVincenzo. Randall kicks to Reed. And here is DiVincenzo. He has 6. Clock is at 3. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Randall no good. Bulls trail by 18. Williams passes to Jones. Outside Collins. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. DiVincenzo kicks to Reed.